tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the point. And for the Bucks, Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Turner. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good. But honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or, Tim, on the floor.
Boy, Kevin, that is so true.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And defensively, that's what you want to avoid. You don't want to foul Harris because he's a great free throw shooter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
The free throw off from Harris. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
Here's Rollins. 32 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Robinson up top. Portis against Harris. Down low, here's Cunningham. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
It's stolen by Jenkins. Drops in the breakaway layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Green. Here's Kuzma. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Pistons leading by 8. Now Jenkins. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's Kuzma. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. To the paint. Green bounce pass. It's stolen by Jenkins. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And Robinson throws it down hard.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the 76ers. Here's Kuzma. Sinks the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 5 now.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now, here is Robinson. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. Kept alive and denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Green. Hasn't made one yet. Portis finds Turner. Portis sets the pick for Turner. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Detroit on D. On the wing, Turner. Here's Rollins. Shot's good by Turner.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons, leading by 5. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Trent's checked in for Portis. He's off on the second.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
On its way from Turner for 2. One shot is good that time.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
Pass to Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Kuzma with the screen for Green. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Kuzma with it, picked up by Harris. Kuzma against Harris. Pass to Rollins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run, to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Free throw drops for Rollins. All right, legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Cunningham passes to Durant. Outside, Robinson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, with that body type, you wouldn't think that Durant is an elite passer, but he shows you he is more than capable for his position.
And it's Trent off the drive. Now here's Jenkins. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Cunningham passes to Holland. 6 to shoot. From the line, and it's good, 2 points. He has 7.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Rollins, and he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, team. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here is Cunningham. Shot's good by Durant.
Well, that right there is Durant's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's Rollins. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Jenkins. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Rollins. Turner. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. Anthony's checked in for A.J. Green. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jenkins. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
And you know, when I watched that game back, I thought they actually did play well. The other team just played better.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Kansas. From downtown.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Nancy's checked in for the Bucks. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Detroit. They hold the first-place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Bucks, 5.5 games behind.
And I think for the Bucks, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
Yeah, this is a team that has some talent, but they're still searching for that consistency night in and night out.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And he makes the first. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pistons leading by 6. It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
First one falls for him. A defensive tone setter, that's Asar Thompson. He shadows his man with relentless determination, but his game right before us, Tim, don't you think, is expanding in every way?
Oh, he's got immeasurable impact defensively, blocks, steals, deflections. always a disruptor. He's still a little bit foul prone, but I think as he starts to get a reputation in this league as an elite defender, he is going to be scary.
Now here's Anthony. No scoring in this one. And it's blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Pass to Holland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. In the third spot, the Pistons.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
The first free throw is good, and the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Nance in for Antetokounmpo. And the Pistons making a change here. So Anthony nails both of them. Here's Lanier. Pass to Stewart. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart with the screen on Trent. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Pistons leading by 5. LeVert the pass to Stewart. Here's Lanier. Stewart with the screen on Harris. Back to Stewart. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So it's the Bucks now. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Lanier the pass to Stewart. And here's LeVert over Anthony. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Anthony dishes to Harris. Nance outside. Shoots the 3. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Nance. And now just a 2-point Detroit lead. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pistons lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Thompson, LeVert out there with Javonte Green. Then there's Holland, and it's Stewart in at the center position. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Here's Sims. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Sims has got his first points of the night.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And Stewart gets it to go. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Here's LeVert after the made shot from Cole Anthony. LeVert with it. Scoreless thus far. Holland, no good.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
In the corner, it's Harris. And it's all evened up.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Harris against Green. Pass to Stewart. Now here's LeVert. There's the 3. Nance with the rebound.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Anthony. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
It's tipped. Trent with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Here's Harris. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Pistons with possession here. 4-point game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Nance. Green comes in for Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Then for the Pistons, Duncan Robinson. He's checked in for Asar Thompson. Cunningham comes in for Green. And it's Jenkins in for LeVert. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Milwaukee.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Rollins got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Kuzma inside. Robinson on him. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Kuzma, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Turner's checked in for the Bucks. And a switch here also for Detroit. Harris is checked in. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 20-7 run. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 9. Now Jenkins. Beyond the arc. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Kuzma sets a screen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Down low. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 9. Kuzma outside. And Trent now top of the key. It's stolen by Cunningham. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And here are the numbers for Turner. This past month, he's really set himself apart. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Turner with the screen. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Bucks second.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Trent. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Pass to Duran. Harris against Portis. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuzma. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Cunningham. Cade's back. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Bucks passing it around. With the shot. They kick it out to Green. Kuzma outside. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 8. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris, a veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
First one falls for him.
And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Here's Jenkins after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Deep 2 from Robinson. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Robinson's got 9 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And not a regular spot for Turner, but he shot with confidence, and that's what matters.
Cunningham against Kuzma. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Outside, Green. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Drills it from outside. Rollins got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his third foul of the game.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
The Bucks making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Pass to Jenkins. Now here is Harris, defended by Trent. Clock at 6. And here's Cunningham. No good from outside. Duran against Green. Kuzma inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Pistons trail by 11. Harris outside. Pass to Duran. Outside for Robinson. The 3. Jenkins. Can't get it to go. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. They kick it out to Green. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. They get it again. Count it. And that's 10 points here for Jalen Duran.
And this is Duran showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Kuzma. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 10.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now here's Turner. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Here's Trent. 9-point game. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Robinson kicks to Cunningham. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Milwaukee has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rollins. 10 points for him. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks ahead, up 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Detroit Pistons.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
They have a long stretch away from the friendly confines. We'll see what they're made of.
I will say, though, beating a team in their own house, sending those fans home upset, oh, I miss that feeling.
Man, me too.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Rollins is out there with A.J. Green. Then it's Turner. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Portis in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Jenkins. And they double up Cunningham. Robinson's got space. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. Milwaukee leading by 7. Rollins the pass to Kuzma. Now here's Green. And the 3-ball is good. Green's got 6 points.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
And Jenkins kicks to Cunningham. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them
on the interior.
The Pistons have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Here's Portis following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And the shot is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rollins the pass to Portis. Outside Turner from past the arc. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good work defensively by Turner.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That is great anticipation by Harris. When he's working this hard defensively, he's a difference maker.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Duran the pass to Robinson. And here is Duran. Turner covering. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Robinson. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee leading by 3. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Here's Rollins. 13 points in the game. Outside Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Jenkins. Makes it off the glass. Jenkins got 11 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here's a look at some stats for Robinson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 13 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
For 3, Portis. It's rebounded by Jenkins. And here's Detroit. They're on an 11-3 run. Harris finds Robinson. Duran sets the screen for Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 9th assist in the game now. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Rollins. 13 points in the game. Pass to Portis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Rollins. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kuzma.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Harris outside. To Cunningham. Takes the three. Green with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Kuzma, left side. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And the basket by Harris.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Bucks trail by 6. Rollins the pass to Portis. From deep, Green. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
Here's Rollins. 13 points in the game. Turner with the screen. Rollins the pass to Portis. And here's Green outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 9.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Pistons leading by 7. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. He takes it in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And the first one drops. LeVert's checked in for Cunningham. That one misses. Detroit leading by 6. Robinson for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Rollins. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Detroit's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. LeVert, the rebound by the Bucks.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Pass to Portis. Inside. Kuzma inside. Can't get it to fall.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Tobias Harris to the line. It's on Bobby Portis. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Sims. Outside Anthony. Green kicks to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. A three-pointer, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Kuzma. From deep, Trent. Rebound, Detroit. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's a really nice job that time, drawing the defense in. Harris earning that whistle.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Harris subbed in for A.J. Green. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson, he's checked in for Jenkins. And Harris drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Anthony with it, picked up by Harris. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harris. And stolen by Harris. They're running. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 17. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Outside Robinson. Back to Harris. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Anthony looking it over. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Trent passes to Sims. That shot off. Great defense that time from Duren.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And that one falls for Robinson. Rollins checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Robinson hits them both. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Anthony against Robinson to the paint. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got his second bucket.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
1:07 left in the third. Cunningham looking it over.
What's the roll?
Nails the baby hook. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Rollins. 14 points for him. Harris a screen on Robinson. The three from Anthony. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Cunningham. Rollins grabs the board. Outside Anthony. No good, shot missing. And so is Detroit with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
What they're banking on is us going too quick, forcing turnovers. That's how they can score. Just be solid, okay? Come on.
Telling his guys not to fall into their trap. He clearly wants them, Greg, to play their style of basketball.
And that's great advice. You can't afford to play the other team's pace or you're just going to get torched.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Caris LeVert. Holland is out there with Thompson. And it's Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. That's good from Cunningham. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's LeVert. Launches it. Stewart kicks to Holland. Thompson a screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Harris passes to Anthony. Great D that time from LeVert. Pistons leading by 17. Here's Cunningham. Knocks down the 10-footer. Cunningham's got 22 points.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Here's Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Caris LeVert. That's good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony. Detroit leading by 17. Pass to Holland. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And they double up Cunningham. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Now, here's Trent. D right on him. A steal.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Bucks trail by 19. Here's Rollins. Outside Anthony. Harris a screen on LeVert. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Detroit has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Thompson outside. Stewart with the screen on Anthony. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup. And the Pistons lead by 21.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And here's Harris from the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Harris, no good. Here's Rollins, and Cunningham with the block.
Nice job by Cunningham there, staying with it and using his length to get the rejection.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gary Harris. Anthony kicks to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Trent. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Anthony.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Stolen by LeVert. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 24 points.
So good at playing through contact. The body control that Cunningham possesses is impressive.
Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Turner with a screen on LeVert. Anthony kicks to Turner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
LeVert against Anthony. Thompson outside. Cunningham right side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Green in for Cole Anthony. And then for Detroit, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Duncan Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Karis LeVert. Now here's Green. Green, the screen. Pass to Portis from deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pistons leading by 16. To the inside. Duren, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
That one misses for Kuzma. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. Here's Jenkins. Now Cunningham. Guarded by Green. No one covering. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter. Milwaukee with the ball. Inside. Here's Turner. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Pistons leading by 14. Cunningham outside. There's a good screen. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Cunningham's got 28 points for the game.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Outside, Green. Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 16-point lead. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 30.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Rollins. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pistons leading by 16. Now here's Jenkins. Turner with the steal. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Portis can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Cunningham up top. Pass to Harris. Duren with the screen on Green. 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Duren. 12 points here for Jalen Duren.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duren get rewarded after they've set a screen.
Milwaukee's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Duren against Turner. Duren down low. Harris finds Robinson. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. Pass to Jenkins. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Shots good by Duren.
Yeah, it's a street fight out there, and that's exactly how Duren likes to play.
Bucks trail by 17. Here's Rollins. To the paint. Here's Turner. Duren pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Turner with it. Outside Kuzma. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. And he does not hit. Detroit leading by 17. Robinson outside. Portis against Harris. Clock at 6. Now here's Jenkins. Covered by Rollins. Shots good by Jenkins.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Pistons leading by 20. On the wing, Harris. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Now here's Turner. Back to Portis. Pass to Turner.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
And the first one at the line is good.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Cade Cunningham.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Bucks, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. To the middle, And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. .55 seconds left in the game. Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Turner. Rollins against Stewart. And here is Portis. Good D by Thompson. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Cunningham pulls up on the wing. Kuzma pulls it in. Stewart with the steal. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.